Televidente, danke pakiroon ko nos. Televidente, bom binihawi. De outro programa de Time Out. Agora nós vai ter Elliott Loonstra himself, que ainda, well, da falta mais ativo que ela classificar para o Paralímpico para Paris 2024. Nós vamos Time Out. Quando você que nós me back, nós estamos conversando com Elliott Loonstra. Televidente, danke pakiroon ko nos. Osunod ko Sr. Elliott Lefty Loonstra. Elliott, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Claudette. Thanks for having me.
Hey, you were so close. Tell us about those moments.
Well, we came very, very close, me and Luciano. We were at the para qualifications in Dominican Republic, as you know. I had two fights. My first fight was against Costa Rica. I beat him by 2 points, I believe. We were in the lead. He got lucky with two kicks and he got very, very close, but in the end, I still came out on top. And then my second opponent was a fellow athlete from Brazil, and that was also a very tough fight. In the end, we came out to a tie, and we got to the golden point, or some people will call it sudden death.
Sudden death, yes.
And in sudden death, whoever makes the first point or the
Win.
first 2 points or one kick gets the win. And I tried to make a kick. He unfortunately was a little faster than me, and he got his spot.
Wow, you're very close, man. Is there a chance that you still can go to Paris?
I right now we're working on seeing if we can get a B party invitation.
Okay.
So there's still a good chance. I'm not saying that it's 100%. I feel like it's about a 90%. I want to stay very positive about it, but there's still a very good chance that Aruba will still be going to the Paralympics.
That's great. The guy from Costa Rica you won. Was he the winner
Yes.
in Brazil? You told me last tournament.
He was the winner in the Pan American Games in Chile, Santiago. He came out on top.
You fought with him there?
Yeah, I fought him in the first round where he, if I remember it came out to 15-8, I think it was, in his favor. And he went on to become the champion. But happily enough, I got my revenge against him in this para qualification tournament.
Wow. It was tough for him now.
Most definitely. I have a feeling that when he walked into the match, he was like, "Oh, we're fighting Aruba again. I'm gonna be able to beat him." But I definitely gave him a run for his money. And when we finished the match, he definitely had a look on his face like, "What just happened?" Which
Yeah.
made me feel good.
He thought he was the same as a few months ago. He forgot you.
Exactly, and he was very mistaken.
Yes. And I know. Look, where are the points do you think that you improved so much in your technique of fighting?
I think I've improved in some speed, some defensive tactics. Um, and understanding how to read my opponents a little better.
How you mean that? Explain that a little for me. How to read my opponent better.
Every fighter to a certain degree, when they do a move, or like for example it could be MMA, kickboxing, taekwondo in my case, before they move to do a kick or a punch, there's always a little motion that they do before that. Some people
Okay.
that are very, very good at it, their motion is almost unnoticeable. But some people, for example, before they would want to do a back kick, maybe their front foot moves forward a little bit, or they do an extra step, and then the back kick comes out. And in the past, I wasn't very good at it. I'd always just kind of like, all right, let's see what's gonna happen. I'll try to throw a kick. Maybe I can get him in a chance. But now I started noticing a much more easily when people are in their motions to try and attack me. So now I know how to defend myself or how to avoid the attack.
You're a full pro, man.
Thank you.
You're a full pro. That's the way to fight. Try to predict what the opponent's coming with and then give him his thing. Televidente,
Exactly.
nagos bem time out cortica se digamos back nos Masku. Elliott Loonstra, nos campeão paralímpico.
Welcome to Holland. Welcome to the country of the world's most famous cows. This is where your Frisian flag milk comes from. Taste our nature at its best. Frisian flag. Discover the goodness of milk from Holland.
Just a minute.
We're on top of it.
Televidente, danke per che con ons, sono con il signor Lefty Loonstra. Hey Lefty, is there still an opportunity for you to participate in the Paralympics Paris?
I'm very sure there is. They have something that's called a B-Party invitation, which is an opportunity for athletes, even if they didn't make the qualification. Occasionally, there'll be one or two open spaces, and the governing party of the sport will decide who they think is a worthy athlete for the spot. And we're planning on sending in our request for the invite. And if everything goes as planned, we'll be able to go and participate in Paris.
Look, the gentleman from Costa Rica you beat, he was one of the top contenders in your category.
He was, but not anymore.
Okay, understandable. But
Most
what
definitely.
what did you improve confronting him?
Um, in the past, my issue with him was that he would like to stay in and then come close to fight. And again, like I mentioned earlier, I wasn't good at recognizing
Okay,
the
okay.
tells of the opponent. This time, I got much better at defensive techniques and keeping people at a distance, and also noticing how people move. So each time he would try to attack me, either I would get out of the way or counterattack, and because of that, I had the advantage on him.
Wow. Tell me, Elliot, tell us in your own words how your lives changed after this splendid time you're having in Para Taekwondo.
Ooh, it's been very, very exciting. I've definitely traveled a lot more. Something that I wanted to do in the past, but I wasn't sure how I'd be able to do it. Now I think I've been to every single continent on the planet at least once. Hopefully, I'll be able to visit more places again. I've gained more discipline. I'm more confident about myself in various aspects of life, and I've made a bunch of new friends all over the world.
That's nice.
And to a degree, I could say that I now have a taekwondo family that I really, really care about as well.
Very great. And how is it? How did they take it? Did they take it here in Aruba?
How so?
How did they take it? How you feel? Are you accepted as a top in Paralympics?
Yes, for definitely. In the Paralympics, definitely. The Paralympic Committee is very, very proud and happy with my achievements and my ability and my skills. And then the Aruba Taekwondo Bond has shown very much appreciation as well. Um, the other, I think it was 2, 3 days ago, we had the Premio de Excelencia de Deporte, and I was one of the 4 athletes that got the Elite Athlete Awards. So very much so, I can feel the love coming from the island.
Wow, wow. Hey, pa bien with the Premio Excelencia in Deporte. And also for, if you see Luciano also got, he got also a recognition of the Premio Excelencia in Deporte. Look, um,
Yes.
what do you have to change to put yourself in the top 3 or 4?
I think I need to practice a bit more with technique, learning how to do certain moves that I have a basic idea of how to handle them, but I need to tweak them a little better so I can get them down perfect. And definitely, as always, you can always get stronger. You can always get a little faster. It's just right now, instead of building the basics, we have the basics set. We laid down the work. Now it's polishing and making sure that everything is exactly the way we want it.
Let's say you're in Paris. How far do you think you can get?
I'm hoping to get to the top. That will be a difficult fight because I know most of the fighters that will be there, and they're excellent, excellent fighters. They have excellent teams behind them. They have multiple training partners too, which is sadly to say at the moment we don't have any training partners for me on the island. But we're looking to go to different countries. Recently, we were just in Colombia, where Cito, I believe his name is, was nice enough to let us join his Colombian training team along with the Argentinian Paralympic team. So hopefully we can get more training camps like such to help us out. But I'm very confident that I can get very high compared to my last performance in Tokyo.
Wow, wow. You know, we are very proud of you because this dream of yours is about 2.5 years, 3 years already?
Um, for Paris, it's been about 2, 3 years. Yeah, in
Okay,
the whole career at the moment, this will be my 6th year.
the 6th year. So I see a different Elliott in front of me right now. Everybody will notice that at the first instant. I try to get,
Compared to the first ones, yeah,
yes,
for sure.
yes, 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 yes. It makes you stronger in your character also?
Most definitely, I am definitely stronger, and the character has definitely developed a bit more. Like I said, very much thanks to the sport.
Wow. And where did you improve the most, you think, compared to 4 or 5 years ago?
I think attitude to a big degree, because when we first start a sport like this and you're told you're going to come up against these athletes that have been doing it for a long time, you can get nervous on the mat. You know, maybe you see the person in front of you, and maybe although you may have the skills, you may not have the confidence at the moment because you're like, well, these people have been here for 4, 5, even 6 years, and I'm just starting. But now that I've been on the mat a lot, I have my confidence too. Like in the beginning, I could tell you if I fight in a stadium full of people, I would get very, very nervous. Now I walk out there and I'm like, I'm here to fight. If they don't like the way I fight, whatever. If they like the way I fight, even better.
Wow, that's better, right? Look, um, last question. How do you see your chances in Paris?
I feel like they're pretty good. I think that, like I said, we have to polish a few things, get a little techniques nice and set right compared to how I'm doing them now. Not to
Oh,
say that I can't do the techniques, but I just need to get the perfection on them. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
And then from there, if a lot of the opponents that I would have in Paris, I fought them before, and I think with the new training, with the new mentality, the new strength and whatnot, new techniques that we're putting into our repertoire, I think me and Luciano can get very, very far in the Paralympics as a team.
Thank you. Televidente, sakte voor de Elliott Miss, voor de Lefty Miss. Nós top atleta o ganhar Paralímpico. Não classificar para tem suerte lo la classificar para o ganhar, pero e chance vai com wild card, não está quer que tá vai com wild card também, so mirando isso, a maneira que ela ganha de Costa Rica, tem niet zomaar iemand do mundo de Paralímpico. Deseando Elliott, tour classe de éxito, também a seu coach Luciano, que não porta presente no programa aqui, pero Elliott, all the best, brother. You, always remember this. Aruba is 100% behind you. Thank you very much.